welcome to another Forged Alliance Forever Cast. I am your host, Swkoll, and today we're looking at another Setons game. We got some fairly good players in this one. We got Carlitos taking up the mid position. We've got Lapen taking down the lower side left position, or mid position. Now let's just go through the players. Topside beach, we've got Shuriken. Back, we've got BRS DCCC. And NYQ as the rock. Bottom side team, we've got Styre taking up beach. We have Two Steps from Hell taking up back. And Ukulele taking up rock. Alright, now we're in the mid, we're seeing Celine from Carlitos being quite aggressive. Sees Lapen's ACU, probably saw the two NGs. And Carlitos picking up other scouts. Earlier from NYQ. Your scout coming out. Typical second air build. Pigeon has been given over to Lapen to boost his eco. Lapen, much nicer, grabbing up the mass. Although Carlitos might be able to make up for it here. Carlitos stopping to kill the NG. Kills both NGs. And now air scouting from NYQ being very effective, getting lots of good intel. Some Sams and Celines have been sent up. Sam versus Sam fight. Lapen takes it. Now, looks like we'll be seeing a minute 4 drop to the rock. There won't be a challenge from Styre. He's made air, but not in time to challenge. And Ukulele has pulled off his drop successfully. Doesn't look like there'll be a challenge from Shuriken. Actually, NG is deciding to build naval production rather than drop to the rock. That's interesting. Well, a single NG will go to the rock. Or this rock. Island. Now it looks like Ukulele, seeing that he didn't get dropped, will now drop against Shuriken, but Interceptors now in the area may or may not be successful. Drop comes in. Plan is to drop right here. Looks like it will be successful. 3 mech marines drop successfully, but several roars in the area. Now let's look at mass numbers. Got Carlitos at 4.6k, and Lapen at 7.4k. So significant mass advantage for Lapen, setting those 2 NGs up. Were very useful in grabbing that extra mass. Got almost all of the destroyer. And nice placement on the radar. Lapen should see any aggression coming out. NYQ continuing a Tech 2 rush. Styre has not even jumped in the water yet. Another P-Gen has been given over. Looks like the plan is Tech 2 power with the ACU. Not totally unheard of. Now, quite a significant Tech 1 air presence from Shuriken, just going all over the place. You will see the early Tech 1 Navy. Now, Styre's still not in the water. Interesting decision. Our cruiser is half done. Looks like Carlitos will be pushing through the middle. Small force from Lapen, but will be outnumbered by impressive spam. Carlitos now getting a fairly expensive upgrade. Could that be John, or maybe something interesting? But Lapen's ACU now going under arty fire, trying to get 1 point up as quickly as possible. Multiple technical point defenses, and now technical point defense will clean it up. Shuriken sees the Tech 1 Navy and builds his own. So probably won't be that effective. cruiser has been spotted by Dyer. He decided not to go into the water. Well, just now he's going to the water. He's sending quite a few NGs to build multiple naval factories. Knowing that he's been scouting, he needs to send in the units as fast as possible, probably get a destroyer. Or maybe Tech 2 subs to prevent the naval aggression. Lots of opportunities for him. And quite a significant Tech 2 point defense and walls from Le Pen. Now, oh, we saw the TML upgrade from Carlitos. We'll be hitting Le Pen's eco with the TML. Will be very interesting. And now we're seeing the naval rush come in, targeting the Tech 1, missing quite a bit. Picked up the first, and NG's starting to go down. Could keep on the pressure and still win this. He just needs to get the cruiser in there. Start doing loads of damage. Now Stinger is now out from Ukulele. Tech 2 torpedo launcher now out. Having a very difficult time. Most of the build capacity is getting shot to pieces. Now the cruiser is doing good work. His second cruiser is now out. And airdrops with NGs coming in. Alright, now second torpedo defense gets up. She's trying to keep it up. Looks like he'll be successful. The cruiser now moving around. Naval factory gets successfully built. Almost the build capacity is still getting shot at. Tech 2 subs, more cruisers. Carlitos in the safe ocean. TMD now coming up from Le Pen. We'll shoot it out. Torpedo bombers trying to take out the cruiser. Lost torpedo bombers at this point. I don't know, Tech 2 naval rush could be a successful strategy. Sire has lost loads of build capacity and has to rush in. All sorts of crazy stuff. That looks like NGs to pick up. Now, ASF now being used from 2 steps from hell. ASF now coming out from DCCC. You might see an early air fight. When bombers destroying the naval capacity, flying over cruisers will not help 2 steps from hell. He loses all his ASF. And now a massive land drop comes around the back, massacring his power. The Le Pen power. Does he have any Tech 2 power? No, this looks like his entire power getting run over completely. He's bringing everything back. He's got some nice walls and stationary defenses that will protect him for the most part. He's counter-dropped. He's got Ultravos in the back. No forces responding. Looks like he's entirely focused on destroying all of his power. Carlitos needs to take care of this. Move the units back. Take it out. The good use of naval superiority, or air superiority from GCCC, preventing any crazy torpedo bombing of these cruisers. Now another air fight, it looks like, but cruisers doing their job. Looks like the back is cleaned up after doing quite a bit of damage, and a secondary drop coming in. Lots of torpedo bombing going on. Takes out cruiser, it looks like. Nope, still has both cruisers. 72 kill cruiser. MVP of the game so far. It's quite ridiculous. Top side, both players are building up Tech 1 sub, Navy. UBF should counter that easily with the torpedo boat. Looks like more damage was done to Le Pen's eco. Tech 2 power was prevented. If you don't kill fire now, it'll be very difficult. Destroyer now out, trying to target the naval production. Massive amount of Navy coming out. So CCC has managed to get a big advantage in all these small air fights with these cruisers. Now this one's sitting at 85 kills. They're trying to survive. But now it looks like most of the torpedo launchers will go down. This factory is down. DCC is controlling air quite dominantly. They're trying to send his DCU out. Build more torpedo launcher creep. Not be too effective. More build capacity gets shut down. Now another air fight, not over the cruisers this time. Penn's bringing his ACU in, getting his own torpedo launchers. Tech 2 gunships massacring Tech 1, not any Tech 2 flak, it looks like. Be surprised if Litos has built some sort of experimental somewhere. Where is that going? Probably just his tech. All the Tech 2 torpedo launchers are down. This one's about to go down too. Steyr is not having a good day. They can lose this one after doing almost no damage. Shots now coming onto land. And we're seeing Tech 2 bombing. Interesting move. Le Pen has dropped underneath Carlitos' ACU. Carlitos opting to just reclaim the NGs. Le Pen throws in the towel. That's interesting. Le Pen quits out. And waiting for his stuff to explode. But it's given over to 2 steps from hell. It might have him shift the air fight despite all this flying over cruiser shenanigans. Looks like Steyr has been forced from his position, taking quite a bit of damage from destroyers. They're flying around. We've got Nico trying to torpedo bomb his way out of this, but he's getting him out of cruisers. Now Carlitos getting torpedo bombed. He's got air. His opponent has air control. These ASF can just be right over his ACU. He's getting pinged, and it looks like the ASF will be called in to just pick up the torpedo bombers. Hopefully they'll be able to do it in time. Carlitos going down due to no good reason. There was air control from 2 players, and yet the torpedo bombing continued. Very unfortunate. Carlitos played quite well. And he was probably in the middle of quite a bit of checking. Massive naval buildups. Tech 2 shields versus shield boats. Battlecruiser now out. Is there any sort of thing to counter that? There's no really anti-naval weapons here. Trying to build... Tech 2 subs might be a decent counter. But naval bombardment now is moving forward. They're still running. Shields to protect his ACU from Corsair bombing. But destroyers will now walk up and bombard everything he has. Although Ukulele has managed to secure the middle. Battlecruiser with almost 70 kills. Quite some nice battlecruiser veterancy. Strat bombs coming out from DCC. We might see him going after air production, possibly. Another air fight. Easy win from DCC. Single strat bomber. Got 11 kills so far. See some bombs go up there. Get some build capacity kills, or just the power. Instead it's just going around, hovering. They're sitting under multiple shields. Looks like he's going Tech 3, or possibly gun. Gun might be useful to destroy the destroyers. Now, they're trying to get back in, using Tech 1 floating arty. It's not working. Meanwhile, a massive naval battle. Looks like battlecruisers trying to flank it. Many subs, not many torpedo boats. Battlecruisers have torpedo defense, but it's not very good. The production has been switched over to torpedo boats, but will it reach it in time? I'd like to see some torpedo bombing from the bottom. Well, torpedo bombing really isn't an option due to a complete lack of air control. ASF now is flying completely over the territory of Swkoll. Just have some health sitting in a pond. This area is still being denied from NYQ, but Star is still trying to fight back. Putting pillars, getting shot to bits. Looks like battlecruiser's not having a good time. The 76 skill battlecruiser will now go down. Appears. Torpedo bombers now coming in. Should finish that off from NYQ. Battlecruisers will have to withdraw further. Now destroyers opting to take this top land. Destroy some of this eco, now we'll march down. Unfortunate thing about destroyers, they can't shoot straight backwards, so they'll be shot at by RD, not that it will do much. Cruisers still preventing any sort of naval control. Now a drop coming in from NYQ. Got quite a lot of Tech 1. Looking to drop Swkoll right here. Air control coming in. He's got cruisers, he's got ASF in support, and 3 transports of Tech 1 deciding to drop, actually changing the location. Choosing to drop behind rather than in his base directly. Dropped us down successfully. Minor air battle. Actually takes out all but 1 transport. What he's doing there. Just all the ASF thrown in to prevent too much damage. Attempts to build the Tech 2 master character will go down. And now it looks like Swkoll will be forced out of the water. Missile capacity is just going down to the point where lasers are in the area. Things are being dropped in. 2 ships from Hell has lost air for most of the game. Now, looks like Star with shield will try to overcharge Stubborn destroyers. He's got gun, he's got Tech 3 and shield. He's got a fairly impressive ACU at that point. Takes out 1, chasing down the other. Not even bothering. With this ACU, he might be able to take back. He's choosing to retreat. ACU's health is quite high. Tech 1 land not being countered whatsoever. Swkoll just not caring. Doesn't even have a land factory. Starting a fat boy. Maybe hoping to push through the middle or get back into the water. More ASF from DCC. Trying to force an air fight. Actually chooses not to. Just a bit of scouting. Naval production has started at the banks of Styre's Beach. Just producing NGs to reclaim. Always a good idea. Cruisers getting ludicrous amounts of kills. Styre sitting under shield, stealth, and PD. Now going up. Ravager should be able to fight his way back if he creeps correctly. Destroyers now choosing to go after this base. Swkoll, he's got his own shield, he's got Tech 3 and gun. Styre having not too much success. His shields are going down, losing the coverage. Is his eco at full? No, his eco is completely crashing. He does not have what it takes to do this. But he's got a single Ravager up. 12 kills on it so far. Now Punchman's taking fire. Should be finished. Now Tech 2 RD is the anti-naval weapon of choice. Heavy tanks continuing to try to fight back. Not effective whatsoever. Now the Navy is looking to attack Dyer's front position. I'd like to see maybe NYQ build an experimental, and that's exactly what we're seeing. We've got a chicken halfway done. We'll march through this area. Now, 4 Tech 2 transports loaded up completely with Tech 1 Arty will be dropping, looks like, on the beachhead of Ukulele. That should be managed to break through his shield. Tech 1 has been cleaned up. And Fatty is 2/3 of the way done. And point defense is now being constructed. As he's seen the drop, he knows what's coming. He's just trying to get as many point defenses as he can. All transports are successful at landing. I don't think he has enough defenses to hold back against this much Arty. Now destroyer fire coming in, weakening the shields further. Ukulele on seemingly infinite power. 2 Tech 3 power generators, just getting as many shields as he can get his hands on. And the Arty is cleaned up by some very useful Tech 2 point defenses. Quite a few kills on all of them. As many Tech 2 shields as he can get his hands on are going up. When Spatty's finished, he should be able to push his way back. Ideally and hopefully. DCCC is just continuing to hold back air. Dyer getting himself in a bit of trouble, going down below 8,000 health. So he can wait to get his shield back. Arty is firing at the Navy. It's mainly cruisers at this point. 2 steps from hell, just continuing to lose his ASF. Fatty is complete. And destroyers will start to go down. So Ukulele might have a chance. Now where's that chicken? Chicken being built quite slowly, is just about finished. Not much here to counter it. So by the time it gets there, Star might be able to force out something of his own. Star can force his way back. Take out this. Their Tech 3 Navy? No. All work is going into Tech and the chickens. You should be using the Cybran shield killers just to break through this. Cybran cruisers have the ability to target land, which they can just break through shields if you select them with an attack ground fire. Scouting the bank. 2 steps from hell, not doing anything too drastic. Nice use of NG bunching. NYQ stating they don't have nukes, so anti-nukes are not yet necessary. The Tsar is being constructed by DCCC. An excellent unit if you have air control, but DCC with a massive ASF force compared to almost no ASF will be quite effective. Artillery now firing back, being reasonably effective. 28 kill point defense being worth it. There's just the sheer mass of shields are now getting upgraded from Ukulele. He's now getting himself an upgrade. Different cruisers being moderately effective, but NYQ needs to have a plan. The plan is chicken. And hold on.